Hello comrades and friends, and welcome to another episode of Grixis Grind. I'll have another 2 matches for you today, and I've made a couple of changes to the deck on the recommendation from Lee Wilson. And so he was talking about how he put Cry of the Canarium in the deck, and he took out one Tail's End for another Into the Story. He replaced Flame Sweep for Cry of the Canarium because it deals with the cat decks. It's something that I really agree with, that the creator of this deck, maybe they weren't too bothered by it, maybe they wanted the instant speed removal, but Cry the Canarium's really good versus the cat decks. And he asked me what to do against Gruul decks, and in response to that, well, Blacklance Paragon can block a Questing Beast. It can block pretty much everything they have. If it's a Spellbreaker, they're going to trample over. So worst case scenario, it's a 4/4 Trampler. We gain 3 life from it, and it tramples over for 3. So effectively, it negates it. Best case scenario, we gain 1 life. So it's extra copies of Noxious Grasp. We have Tail's End, that gets rid of the Questing Beast and Domri and stuff like that. Noxious Grasp gets rid of pretty well everything in their deck apart from Skarg and Hellkite. Drown in the Loch is so good, and you can use it as a counter spell or as a kill spell. We have a lot of ways to deal with the Gruul deck. It's more that we need to be able to answer them in the early game. So, we need to be quite aggressive with our Brazen Burrowers, with our Petty Thefts, and stuff like that. And in sideboard, make sure you use the Angrat's Rampage and Ritual of Soot. And then you'd probably want Liliana and Dugan as well, and you probably want to take out the Into the Story, because the Into the Story is just too slow, and you won't be able to play quick enough to use it, because there's no real way that they're going to be filling up their yard quick enough, because you're not going to be able to control them out quick enough. And so, you just bring in your Planeswalkers at that point and hope for the best. It is a really aggressive deck, but we also have a pretty aggressive deck, and if we can get something like Bolusov on the field and keep him protected, then we'll just win the game out from there. But I do understand, Gruul is a very aggressive deck, and if they manage to get on top of you, it's really hard to get them off, even with board wipes, and we don't run any main board. Alright, anyway, I'll get to the gameplay. It's 1 versus Jeskai and 1 versus an Orzhov Aggro deck, which I thought was the list that Mega Mogwai was piloting this morning, but it wasn't. It was just an Orzhov Aggro deck, which is really cool. I really like seeing it, and hope you do too. So, I thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I'll see you tomorrow. Play first. Do we want to keep this? We can crack that for a Swamp, and then Temple. Okay. They are playing with the My Little Pony sleeves. Alright. Well, do we want to Temple first or second? I think I want a Fabled Passage first. Just grab the black, because if they play turn 1 Goose, I can shock in the Steam Vents for a Okay, cool. I was going to say I could chuck in the Steam Vents for a Noxious Grasp. It's a 5th land, but I don't really have anything that high up in my hand, so I think we'll be fine without. We'll play this tapped, and if they don't play anything, we can Bone Crush Giant. If they do, we can Petty Theft it. Okay, so this is Jeskai Friends. So we want to Brazen Burrow a Fires of Invention. So there's the Fires. Oh. So we'll bring that back up to hand, and we'll play out the, I guess, the Bone Crushy boy, because he represents more damage, and yeah. It is Jeskai though, so I'm not too keen on fighting Jeskai. We have answers for 2 Planeswalkers, but not anymore. Sarkhan, maybe? Yep. And we can Murderous Ride the Dragon. So this is actually pretty damn good. Oh, that's an amazing draw. So yeah, we're gonna bring that back to hand, since we don't care about that, since it just disappears up into the nether.
Come on! I have lost.
It's a really, really good way to deal with Sarkhan. Just having Sarkhan and the 1 dragon does shut down our Brazen Burrower though. Blast set. I love Narset. I don't think she should have the draw cards passive, but yeah. Oof, Chandra's mean. See what they do. They plus, because I'd like to save my Murderous Rider. Okay. There's an 8, so I won't be able to kill it. So I'll play the Brazen Burrower so I can kill Narset. Yep, fine. Okay, that's a lot of Murderous Rider. We will definitely kill the Chandra. And then we can flash in the Brazen Burrower at that end step. Now if they play a Teferi as their first thing next turn, then we won't be playing the Brazen Burrower, because they could go Teferi and then follow it up into a Chandra, which would be absolutely horrible. Because they could just wipe our entire board away. Chandra is so good versus us, because most of our creatures have toughness 3. Okay. Well, we can Noxious Grasp him.
The seeds of disaster.
That's a bit of a waste, I think.
Past is unwritten.
They know we have the other one. That seems strange to me. Alright, so we're gonna Noxious Grasp him. And then they'll probably use the draw. and then we can Thought Erase what they draw. We can kill Ugin and swing at them for 4. Ah, they're choosing to gain 10 life. Just casually. Oh. Okay, we definitely don't want them to have Favored Wishes. Thought Collapse is nice. Alright. See you later, Ugin. And then Punch Face. Oh, they play the other one. That means that if they draw to Fairy, then they can't bounce their own fires to be able to play at instant speed again. Which I don't really agree with at all. We'll play our Murderous Rider, because we have a Thought Collapse to counter one thing. And it means that we can start building up even more of a threat. You know. Well, milling the Sarkon's nice. And now we gain more health than we lose. And we have lethal. Okay, Fish can grab them. Their best draw is probably a Chandra, which will obviously Murderous Ride when it minuses. Or a Deafening Clarion, which would suck. But we can play the Bone Crusher Giant. We'll stomp them at the end of turn, regardless. So Fairy Tea. Whoa, why are you tapping like that? Even though we can't actually use our Rider once Teferi hits the board. Alright. So we want this, we want that, we want those, we want that. What else? It's not as important, that doesn't deal with anything. Okay. I think we want Ugin over Liliana against them. And I think that will be the deck. Okay, Spyglass is really nice to see. And we can have Brazen Burrower, Paragon, and Bone Crusher. But I think the first thing that we're going to do is Spyglass, just to have a look at their hand. Alright. Yeah, we'll get rid of Teferi. I don't know why it has all of these. Like, Teferi Hero of Dominaria isn't even in Standard right now. It shouldn't be, though. I get why it's there, because it's just part of the card base. But it's not relevant. And something that messed me up in one of my previous games is I searched up Oko, and I accidentally clicked on Oko the Trickster instead of Oko Thief of Crowns. Which was absolutely tragic. I don't recommend doing that. Well, I know they have that counter spell. Alright, probably play the Paragon then. That does shut down our instance, which is annoying.
Let's slow this down.
Actually... yeah. We still want to get rid of him. Like, it's annoying,
Phase you out of time.
but we do like using instants.
Really should have seen that coming.
Okay. That is a very expensive fish, but fair enough. I mean, the Teferi was a good distraction Carnifex. Oh, that's a really good draw. Let's have a look. Fires, Fae, Deafening Clarion, Castle Vantress. I'm gonna say Castle Vantress. So now they can't activate it. They're probably gonna get casualties of war. Yeah. Okay. We'll return that to hand. So they're gonna fight. They're gonna casualties of war and get rid of something. Probably like the red. If they get rid of the red, I wonder if we'll Bone Crusher over Brazen Burrow. They probably will get rid of the red actually. It's our only source. Okay. No, I think it's still more important for us to keep things open. Okay, no. Because if we remove that, they'll just play the Brazen Burrower. Okay. Alright.
We begin.
Well, that's good. Can kill that. So they've cast 2 spells now. Alright. We don't have anything relevant to do with that. And I'll Swift End the dragon.
Listen to them roar.
Scrying to the top isn't good for us.
No peace in defeat.
The good thing for us is that those mystical disputes aren't very useful. Ugh. Yeah, nice. I think I enter the story. Kenrith's so dangerous though. Yeah. I think I make do for now. Kenrith is really bad. Wow. That's a whole lot of no land. Okay, so next turn we can play Angrath's Rampage. If we stay alive.
Sorry I'm late.
I can't believe we didn't draw a land. Get him to sack the creature. Wow, they do not have very much in hand. Okay, Drown in the Lock can kill the Kenrith. To bottom. You actually have a source of black mana? Wow. That's very interesting. Ah, okay, you're dead.
Feel the lick of my flame.
I can't believe we did not get a land up into the story. Okay. What do we want to do? I like Thought Collapse, but what would we take out to put it in? I just don't think it's worth it, because yeah, we have counter spells already. Do we change anything? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just take out one Mystical Dispute, put in a Liliana. But we're on the play anyway, so we'll have the first turn advantage. Yeah, we just did not get enough land that game. Especially after they used the Casualties of War. Okay, that is land. It's a bit of a slower start, but it's not terrible. I think I might go Temple, try and scry for a untapped land. Sorry Liliana, you're a bit too expensive. We don't quite need you right now. We'll crack that for a black. Okay. Now, do we care about a Teferi? Currently, no. We're fine. So I think we just leave the Bone Crusher up. Because we can always Angrath's Rampage a Teferi. I don't think Teferi's that scary. Oh, there he is. We'll stomp them so they only end up losing 1 life.
I know my responsibility.
Might use them to draw. Ah, okay, +1.
Try this.
Okay. So I want to crack this. Find... probably another swamp. I want to see what's in their hand before we commit the rampage. Okay, so we got the Fires, Tharian, Realm, Sarkhan. Alright, we'll get rid of Sarkhan. And then we'll make them sacrifice to Fairy. There's no point in them playing the Fires this turn. Like, maybe they will. Especially if they get untapped land. It's definitely worth for them to shock that next turn. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we'll do this to try and get that Prison Realm out of their hand. So then we can play the Bolus. Because it'll be fantastic if we can play Bolus. Yep, go ahead. Scratch up.
Let us fight.
And I'll still stomp the Sarkhan, just so if they do get rid of the Spyglass, they
Stop now.
okay, well, we could keep Drowning the Lock open, but they only have 1 card in the yard, it's not worth it.
Gods once, I am one again.
It is worth to get them to start exiling shit with Bolus.
Infuriate, let your weak minds crumble. I'm known.
Oh, they can activate Sarkhan if they bounce that. And then do they use it just to swing in at Bolus? I don't know. They use it to get a dragon, maybe? Or did they bounce the Prison Realm?
Don't worry,
Okay.
I got this.
They get the Sarkhan.
I will call the dragons.
Oof. Okie dokie. So I'll +1. Use Bolus to give Sarkhan a good smack.
What's this? I have a
I'm probably gonna say Vantress because it's more important for me to stop them from scrying. Okay. Yeah, then we'll may as well pay for Drown in the Loch as well, just in case. But we can't really do it. Oh, that was stupid, because there's the Teferi. Of course, we can't Drown in the Loch. Ooh, they get a fish. Ouch. Like, I know it doesn't really make sense, but...
The undead make great meals. Loyal. Rise.
I'll protect you.
It might not have anything to do. Okay.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Do they bounce the Spyglass? Do they bounce the...
Here we
Ooh. That's interesting.
I have other schemes to attend to.
That is an interesting play.
Good help is easy to find in war.
Get rid of Teferi. And swing in.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
And we can enter the story and Drown in the Loch. So, it's honestly pretty decent. And we can counter pretty well everything. Nah. I don't think so. I think I might draw first, and then see if we can do anything different. Okay.
Waste not what I've learned. I'll find a use for you later.
And then we'll bounce that. Wonderful. That was really nice. Okay, let's play. And not keep that. Wow, we're gonna have to mulligan to 5. Yikes, that's rough. Alright, and we dump the Into the God Eternals and into the story. Yeah. Because it will be too difficult to cast those. Probably play that tapped. Play the Fabled Passage next turn, hopefully. We do draw land. Wonderful. Godless Shrine, this probably is Esper stacks, which is gonna suck. Ah, this is the deck that Mega Mogwai was playing this morning. Okay, let's go got that. Yeah, this Thought Collapse can be really good, because we can use it and pretty well activate Drown in the Loch. Swing Hemi for 1. Oof, ouch, owie. And we'll pay for that, so then we have both Brazen Borrower and Drown in the Loch open. Alright. May as well play efficiently. That's not very nice.
I will have revenge for House of Aggro.
They can bring back the rat, make me discard Bolus. Except they don't.
What?
Alright, we need to draw that land. Oh no, it's the wrong type of land.
You're working up my appetite.
I'm gonna keep that backwater in hand in case they bring back the rat.
Embrace the bloodlust.
Oh, they're gonna make me double discard. Oh, that's terrible. Bye, Bolus. Nice seeing ya. And we would have been able to play him too. That's pretty heartbreaking.
May death find you quickly.
Well, the borrower can't block anyway, so... No, we lose. Okay. We won't reveal anything else. So, they do lots of graveyard-based stuff. So, I think this is the matchup that we want the Cries in. And we want the Ashiok. Noxious Grasp. It hits white creatures, but I just think it's a little bit too narrow. And I'll get Liliana, because I think Liliana's good here. Maybe less Thought Collapse. Alright. So you have ways to deal with their graveyard shenanigans. I like the use of Burglar Rat. That's a card you don't see often enough. Okay. Well, will be the one discarding now. And they mulligan twice, so that's pretty rough. We might be able to win because of that. We'll do the 10-1 scry. I don't really need to see more land. Liliana is nice to build towards, but she's not something that we're exactly gunning for 100%. Yeah, we'll Thought Erasure now. Alright, cool. We'll get rid of probably the Prince, because we don't want them to scry. And we'll discard a Swamp, I think. I'll play this tapped, and we'll keep the Bone Crusher Giant open because they'll probably want to pay for the night. You gonna do it? There it is. And stomp. So we just wasted their time pretty damn hard. Have fun, Bucker. I'll get rid of the land. We're pretty fine with not exactly needing land as hard as well, as much as other decks, or other Grixis decks even. We run quite a low curve. A Sorin. We can Murderous Ride that. I don't even get to use the Sorin. Okay, we'll swing in. And we'll play the write-up. Not too concerned enough to use the Cry of the Canarium yet, but I am glad to see it. Oof, that's a scary boy. Alright, well, swing with all. If they block with the spawn, we can cry and make them cry. And I'll keep the Watery Grave in hand in case they have no discard. Yeah, they mulliganed twice, so it was going to be hard for them to win that. Maybe I want Angrath's Rampage as removal. What do I take out for it though? Maybe the Tail's End. I don't think it's necessarily that great. Like, they have Ayara, Sarkhan, but those are the only legendary spells we've seen. And Ayara and Sarkhan have activated abilities, and the Charming Prince has a passive, sorry, no, triggered ability. I just don't think it's necessarily that amazing. And I think we can go down maybe the Black Lance Paragon. So they have lots of 1 toughness guys. I think we'll do that. Okay, we'll keep. Brazen Burrow was really nice. Wow, turn 1 Knight again. Hey, that's fair enough. They've gotten it a bit. And they'd be running 4 of. We have lots of things to discard when that inevitably happens. I like seeing that Murderous Rider. Ah dear. You keep doing it. You just keep doing it. And it's great. Yeah, they played the wrong thing. They're probably gonna Murderous Ride the AR. Yeah. None of that things. They still have the like we've just enabled Spectacle for them though. Ooh, that's not very nice.
I did not start this fight, but I will.
If they bind us for the AR, we can Brazen Burrow to kill it. Okay. Yeah, very keen on getting that AR. Okay, we'll crack that for a mountain, so we have all colors. And then that one for a swamp. Kill Sauron. No, we should probably do that in response. Okay, we'll play right. That's not playing correctly. Okay. Okay, no blocks. And then for damage, we will probably return you to hand. And then kill you. So then they don't activate the Unite. Ooh. That's scary. That is very scary. Oh, damn. Finale of Eternity. Like, that kills us. We have no way to get back. Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, that was a cool game. I quite like that. So I thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games. I hope you have a really nice day.